Guys, Travis here from Fitness Education Online, and thank you very much for joining me for this special partner workout. It's a partner bodyweight HIIT variation. Let's get into it.
We help personal trainers grow their business.
So the reason I love this workout is it gets you working actually with partners. So often when we're at boot camp or group fitness, everything we do is all by ourselves. If we're doing a circuit, maybe you're doing a circuit with 3 people at your station, but ultimately you're sort of working by yourself. With this sort of format, it's almost like a you go, I go style format. In regards to the timing for this workout, we worked with 30-second intervals. Now we just had 30-30 with no break in between, but it probably works best if you've got 30 seconds on, 5 seconds in between, and then 30 seconds for the second person, all right? And just working through rounds like that. In regards to the programming side of things, I like to keep one of the exercises more high intensity, so moving, heart rate high, and then the other one is a bit more strength based, whether it be a static hold or whether it be, like working through some squats or some lunges or whatever it might be. Again, it's a great little variation. Getting people to work in pairs and partners means you don't need as much equipment if you're using equipment in any way, shape or form, but it's just really a good way to get people bonding as well. That's it. That's the partnered HIIT workout. So looking at the 30-30 by 10 HIIT workout here. So the first round here, what we've got is a squat hold and a bear crawl. So while one participant is holding the squat, the other one's just going back and forth for the bear crawls. Now essentially here you're working for 30 seconds on with no rest in between stations. So you just need to go back and forth between stations as quick as possible. With bodyweight exercise, it's pretty easy to do. However, the other way you can program it is you can give it 3-4 seconds between each exercise so that you get the time for the changeover. So for round 2, we're looking at the isometric push-up hold and a high bear crawl. Now, again, just working through these 2 movements with the isometric push-up hold. So here again, you can play around with that as well. You can go side to side, you can go forwards and backwards, you can lift a foot up, you can try and lift a hand up. There's a few different ways you can play around with an isometric hold to make it even harder. And obviously the regression is dropping to the knees. Round 3, we've got the single leg bridge and then the side shuffle with a lunge. So as I go down, I'm trying to lunge out to that outside leg, touching both hands to the ground. And obviously with the bridge, single leg as high as possible. So you see here Brenda, she's going one hand down. Now Brenda's, in this case, she's sort of postnatal at this point. So she's working with sort of regressions and within her own limitations at the moment. As we work to round 4, we're going the other side of single leg, and instead now we're going a forward shuttle and back. So what I'm doing at the top end of the shuttle is 2-hand touch, 2-hand touch. The 2-hand touch at each end of the shuttle seems like it doesn't add much, but in fact it just makes it a little bit harder. It's almost like doing a squat at each end of the shuttle there as well. So it just makes the movement that little bit harder. 30 seconds, 30 seconds. And then as we move into the 5th and final round, we've got an isometric bear hold, like a bear crawl hold, followed with a crab walk. Again, crab walking, we're trying to get your bum up and move. You can see we're getting pretty tired here, both of us, as we're working through this workout. And the isometric bear crawl hold, you'll see here, you can play around with this as well. You can play around with lifting the hands up, lifting the feet up, a couple of seconds in each one. Idea would be, I'm trying to exaggerate it here a little bit, but the idea would be do it as limited as possible. So that's the 30-30 by 10 workout. You repeat this sequence through twice for each one of those exercise combinations. Okay guys, that was it for this bodyweight workout using a partner. Thanks for joining me this week. As always, hit like, subscribe to the channel, check the link below for a free copy of our Bootcamp Games mini course, and we'll see you next time.